Good evening and thanks for joining us for Thursday's news. The two different factions of landowners in the Porgera mine in Enga have united. In a news conference this afternoon in Port Moresby, landowners made a bold statement calling on the state to reopen the mine. They say the closure has affected mine communities.
Almost more than 10 years of differences have been put aside. The two different landowner factions have agreed for the good of the Porgera mine communities. Leaders say they have one message for the state and developer.
So, mibla landowner, mibla unite, na mibla put the pressure along. Independence Republic where Prime Minister Miri go pass along. Na mibla like him angabana bloenga, sa iparas. Na poma diploba barik. Mibla like him yubla lo igo obi midisla mine tomorrow.
Operations at the Porgera mine have been shut for more than a year. This has dramatically affected communities in the project area. They call on the state to hear the unified plea.
No got nala income lo mibla. Mibla no got coffee. Mibla no got tea. Mibla no got nala business. Porgera people, SME landowner, LMP mibla sa look up on the Porgera gold mine. But since the mine closed down, mibla suffer now. Even parents and panima lo pay school fees. Mibla hard lo commander road long Highlands away because road in Bagara. So mibla la ask him, government and state, prime minister, lo reopening this Porgera mine soon as possible. You not talking mibla la kama 1 billion, na mibla kama 1 billion, mibla sina 1 table.
According to the landowners, negotiations are currently underway in Port Moresby by stakeholders. They say they have taken this stand to stop the in-house fighting and see the mine reopen. They believe this is the way forward for all parties.
Effective today going forward. One block group that's only playing that. Bungwan them both the government and operate development mine.
Mibla unite, obi mine tomorrow, not next month, not next year. Yes! Obi mine tomorrow. Yes!
Jack Lapawa Jr., National EMTV News.
21 months in the Marape administration has seen continued and increased socio-economic hardship with no reprieve for those affected by the closure of the Porgera mine. A bold statement made today by opposition leader Belda Nama calling out the Prime Minister and his lack of consultation, a cost-benefit analysis, let alone a backup plan after the closure of the mine. And at Cora reports.
The opposition leader in his delivery today called out the Prime Minister on his erratic talks for a long-term gain, singling out the closure of the Porgera gold mine, the 2-year delay in the Papua LNG project and the Wafi Golpu deep-sea tailings disposal decisions.
There are no consultation processes. There is no engagement with foreign investment partners or with our various sectors in our country. Marape promised a better deal with far better benefits for Papua New Guineans through resources development in our country when he closed the operating Porgera mine and reviewed the Papuan LNG.
Nama adds that Marape, since announcing the closure of the mine in a whim, there were no due diligence checks or discussions of any sort of the cost and benefits of his decision to the nation's economy and has in the process created bilateral tensions between friendly nations.
The closure of Porgera mine has caused the direct loss of 3,600 jobs at Porgera. The loss of hundreds of millions of kina in revenue to the state, the provincial government and landowners, and loss of contracts for thousands of contractors and small and medium to medium enterprises. He did not even have an operator to take over the barrack from Barrack, New Guinea on standby. In the process, Marape has created bilateral tensions between Papua New Guinea and two friendly nations, Canada and China.
Sharing similar sentiments, Shadow Mining Minister Sema Koitai also shed some light on how the closure has greatly affected those who not too long ago have been cut off from the benefits of the mine.
The local economy has basically suffered a lot since the closure of that mine. We are now seeing influx of people from around Porgera into Lae and also into Port Moresby, because obviously they are looking for jobs to maintain their livelihood and also for their families.
Additionally stating that contrary to the mine being supposedly 100% state-owned, talks of other arrangements outside of the 100% ownership with Barrick is in the air.
When the government decided to stop discontinue that SML, it was with the promise that 100% of the mine will be Papua New Guinean. But now I'm surprised that there is now discussions going on between Porgera, between Barrick and the state to have an arrangement which is outside of the 100% that was promised to the people of Papua New Guinea. I now see that they are now having discussions on something less than 100%.
He has called on the government, including Barrick and its partners, to seriously engage in concluding agreements to reopen the mine, or PNG and those badly affected by its closure will continue to suffer. Annette Cora, National EMTV News.
Commissioner General of the Internal Revenue Commission, Sam Coim, says the Commission will continue to implement tax reforms this year and will prosecute non-complying businesses where applicable. Speaking at the Port Moresby Chamber of Commerce and Industry Business Breakfast this morning at the Royal Papua Yacht Club, Mr. Coim gave an update on what the IRC is doing and the areas it would like to improve on.
The Internal Revenue Commission aims to create a fair and equal playing field for all businesses in the country. However, this is a big challenge given the tax compliance gap which the IRC aims to close with its reforms that it's introducing.
When I took office, we started building some products, and there are businesses that are coming to us and telling us that they are on serious diet. But outside there, they're putting on a lot of weight. So there's chemistry missing somewhere. So, we're trying to put the links together and profile a lot of businesses, the extended relationships, so that everybody has to pay the equal and fair share of taxes.
IBS University founder Sir Mick Nades, an accountant by profession who has operated his business in the country for over 30 years now, shared his views on PNG's current tax regime in an interview with MTV News yesterday.
Tax office failed to realize it actually, that they collect money from the organization to actually help the country, the government, to provide the necessary services. But if they are actually not going to give back the money under these difficult situations, the companies are going to close down. So they had to actually continue to exercise that refunding the collected GST refundable, as well as income tax excessively collected. Then only those businesses are going to survive. And IBS is actually, we are waiting for refund from tax office in the form of GST as well as income tax.
Mr. Coim responded to a similar concern raised by the IBS University representative at the breakfast event this morning.
Initially, we thought that there would be a lot of people claiming credit, claiming refund and all of this. But when we asked them to put it on record, itemize it, then everybody started, not everybody, but most of them start holding back. Then I'm thinking, oh, geez. So 1 year before my time, 1.2 billion Kina unverified credits were offset against salary wages tax.
Given the national government's plans to make further major announcements on key resource projects this year, after giving the go-ahead signal for Papua LNG project in recent weeks, tax issues become of great concern for the business community. Increasing the tax base is a challenging goal for the IRC given the huge compliance gap.
Mr. Koim covered the areas of goods and services tax as well as personal income tax in his speech, saying the Commission is working to address the issues associated with this. Dennis Orere, National EMTV News.
The Waigani National Court has ruled in favor of the Juha Special Purpose Authority. Chairman Peter Andama says this will now see community development projects get off the ground. The court dismissed a previous order by an SPA board member giving Chairman Andama the delegate powers to use allocated funding to improve the life and welfare of resource owners in the affected LNG project area.
After almost 18 months in court, a decision has been made to uphold the leadership of Peter Andama and his SP executives. The Juha Special Purpose Authority chairman says the court battle was to fix administration issues and stop the abuse of funds allocated for the authority. Chairman Andama described the victory as a stepping stone for the SPA.
In any case, one became victory. So now, as the court decision come up na Rosim Disla Ontap Longan been restraining mitla Tresra, lo performing duty blo mitla na 7 people of Juha PDL 9. Longan as the judge been Rosim Disla Oda na Bistori Mitlambek as a chairman na Tresra and Adrosi Mipla lo operating SPA blo Mipla na 7 people.
Chairman Andama and his treasurer Alex Arabia were taken to court after suspending the deputy chairman with an alleged case of fraudulently accessing nearly 2 million kina from the authority's operating account. Andama says justice has been served despite more arrests to be made as investigations conclude.
Authorities who said been allowing whoever the authorities, whoever government officers, whoever the ministers, whoever the members who said been colluted whatever is police matter now. Police are doing thorough investigation. Soon all by arrested. We are willing to work with Department of Provincial Affairs, the good minister, Honorable Piliniki. We will work with you. We are trying to work with our department, Provincial Affairs, as a custodian of SPAs. People like work with them, department. We have established a good relationship with them. We have no problem.
The SPA treasurer backed the chairman, stating people have suffered with no proper service rendered to the affected project area in Hela province. The treasurer says the current authority members have been appointed by people and legitimate leaders must lead and serve the people.
Something Mr. Bani not Kroba religion in South Kroba, but Papa and Grand Troop long law project area must establish SPA. In Obloman, nothing by making that we are the principal, the landowners of the Juha Period 9, as Tom Clan, we play establishing this like US Special Purpose Authority.
Both leaders thanked the legal team, stating work to serve people must start. Jagla Power Jr. National EMTV News.
Mstret, an internet service provider in PNG, launched Shop Smart PNG today at the Laguna Hotel to help local entrepreneurs go global. The online marketplace will allow people all over the world to have access to and purchase PNG products. Shop Smart PNG provides various payment and delivery approaches for vendors and buyers.
Mstret is taking local farmers globally by launching its first ever vendor-based online marketplace called ShopSmart PNG. This initiative came about to address challenges that most local entrepreneurs encounter when doing business. For instance, the logistics and costs involved in delivering their products to their consumers. ShopSmart PNG includes shipment and air freight by reputable service providers such as PNG Air, Post PNG Limited, TNT Air Cargo, and DHL, which makes it more convenient for both buyers and sellers. And ShopSmart has also combined various payment approaches, which allows its customers to choose from for their convenience.
And we will assist our SMEs and also help them to elevate and stimulate business growth through e-commerce and give them brand presence by applying the best practices online for them to have much more broader customer base, more or less providing a wider market for our SMEs throughout the nation. It's been way past time for PNG to enter the digital age. This has been way too long for PNG to enter that. With the banks, Kina Bank and BSP, now making it easier for internet payment gateway, and I want to say thank you.
Minister for Communications and Information Technology, Timothy Masiu, officially launched ShopSmart PNG and by way of launching it, purchased 2 items from the online market and had his purchase delivered successfully. Minister Masiu said the government recognizes that working in partnership with the industry and the people is a catalyst to drive digital transformation in PNG.
The ShopSmart PNG. These are the kind of innovation that the government wants to see its citizens initiating, so together we can make Papua New Guinea become a smart, wise, fair and happy society as envisaged in our mission and vision 2050.
One of the vendors of ShopSmart PNG, Dorothy Luana, expressed how this online market will help in terms of expanding her business. She said she has suppliers who rely on her to buy their products, so this not only helps her, but other local vendors as well. She is happy to be a part of this new initiative and hopes to grow with it.
We all know that access to market is very critical. So what does this technology mean for us as agro-businesses? One thing for sure, technology cannot operate on its own. Technology is there to facilitate something else. And for me, the technology that is about to be launched, its purpose is to help manipulate the market to be able to see me visibly, so that I am more visible, and eventually in the terms of my long-term vision and goal is to become a household name. I want to see DMS as a household a product and a popular product. And I believe why this is exciting for me today is that this is potentially an opportunity for that to happen.
The platform is now live and all individuals and SMEs are encouraged to utilize this online marketplace. Gertrude Gabi, National EMTV News.
You're watching National EMTV News. We'll have more of the day's stories after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to the news. An infant was killed in a landslide in Mount Hagen last Friday during heavy downpour. The rain caused flash flooding and also damaged the sewage treatment plant, which overflowed to homes nearby. Vasinata Yama with this report.
The heavy downpour last Friday lasted for nearly 6 hours, causing a landslip that covered a house at the Erave compound area at Premier's Hill in Mount Hagen. The 10-month-old baby and mother were asleep at night when they were buried underground. The mother survived while the baby was pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital.
Piginini, Papa too, one time that's all. Papa I'm struggle, we go outside. Mama Pigini to play sleep inside long ground step no. Papa ting him can long you go no, karai go no, come back no, ting him Mary Pigini come back no. Pull Mama come out.
More than 200 people who live at this compound were also affected when their rooftops were blown away and houses covered in mud, the aftermath of the landslip.
All houses are lower gerim, mi black sim new black 4 lane na. Following them divert him all get awara I'm gonna get him some black and flood almost experience him lem all plenty of houses all experience him na plenty bara all people him.
On the other side of the Kum River, the heavy downpour and strong winds destroyed the sewage treatment plant. People who live beside the riverbank were caught by surprise when the sewage spilled into their homes. The Kum River carried a mixture of sewage and piles of rubbish gushing into the houses.
Big blafek blumulem sewage. All this la west em come all ground muddy am losing when the smell so. Me blacks in 4 days, 5 days smell. I'm big bla effect. I'm still smell for 3 days. Now big bla thinking bla community awesome. If suppose sambla support bla mibla long. Open wide this la big bla waraya. Got em no got enough space so. Em sim all up.
Provincial Disaster Coordinator Robin Yakumbi is urging people living along the river banks to move to higher grounds to avoid such disasters in future. Yakumbi is assessing damages caused by the recent rainfalls and will compile a report for the National Disaster Office.
The immediate need long now all can look long. Fixing this last street and up, and then long term probably it's located along the river banks, so they have to relocate it to somewhere where long
river system. So
Vasinath Yama, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
A local from Gunangi village in Sinesineyongomul district of Simbu province has appealed to local authorities to rehabilitate a vital road network in the district. The Koge to Kebil road serves the people of Sinesineyongomul, Gumini and Karamui Salt Nomane. Pacific Corporate Security is employing youth from the district to help maintain this vital road link.
The Koge to Kebil Road is a 60-kilometer road that runs through Gunangi village in Sinesineyongomul. It is the only road that the people use to access basic services and to sell their produce. As part of its social responsibility, Pacific Corporate Security is employing youths from the area to help maintain this road.
Lo Pacific Corporate, all will look so as heavy blow road no heavy blow people here no na emo engage man temple mantas or temple labor. Na sitting in 60-kilometer road, 60-kilometer road. I mean, nablo all temple man in nablo walk strong. Because willingly able bro all straight him. Na car will run yadi go come.
According to the locals, this road network also serves the people of Karamui Salt Nomane district, Gumini district and Sinesineyongomul. But over the years, the road has deteriorated with no support to help maintain this road. And due to the bad state of the road, locals are struggling to access basic health services and other services to improve their lives.
All Mary Piggy sick now. Okay, all Mary like Piggy too. Hard. Road stop. Car can travel. All Mary can deliver. Hurry up, how sick. Where all proper, all material, equipment, all can help him. Come back.
They are calling for more support from the local MPs to help upgrade this vital link for people to access. They say with better road access, the people will be able to improve their livelihood. They also thank Pacific Corporate Security on their effort to help maintain this road.
That's a condition road go good plan, house by go good plan, Siramblo man by go good plan, Siramblo Mary Piri too by go good plan.
Rayon Lakingu National, EMTV News.
New Power Limited, the company generating electricity from the LNG project, has continued to assist communities near their project sites in the Hiri West district of Central Province. Poribada village is the latest to receive 3 water tanks. So far, New Power has donated a total of 9 water tanks in 3 wards in the district this year.
New Power is working to generate cheap electricity from liquefied gas at the LNG site for consumption by city residents. On the other end, the company helps the communities located near the plant site. The company have been donating water tanks for villages who do not have access to clean water. So far, they have donated 9 water tanks to impacted villages in the rural LNG. External Affairs Manager Wellington Belawa during his speech said they will not only supply water tanks but will support the community in sports, agriculture and business.
And the agriculture officer and the business development officer have come and we have discussed with them what we are doing and they're interested in working with us.
Poribada is the last of New Power's 2020 water tank donations. With Poribada's population over 10,000, they need development and basic services in their area.
Water is a very big issue and a very big problem in Poribada village. And we are very glad to receive this donation.
Esther Thailam, National, EMTV News.
Central Provincial Government is focused on empowering the people through the utilization of 2 important resources, which are the land and the people. This was captured in its corporate smart plan, which was launched today. The smart plan captures the vision of building a smart structure, enabling the administration to efficiently provide service delivery to the people.
Other distributions.
The Central Provincial Smart Corporate Plan was launched this morning during the Governor's breakfast in Port Moresby. The breakfast saw all staff from the Central Provincial Government, stakeholders and development partners in attendance. This Smart Corporate Plan 2020 to 2022 aims to improve corporate visibility, competitiveness and credibility by improving governance and administrative structures.
It aims to improve corporate visibility, competitiveness and credibility by improving governance and administrative structures and systems, improve social service delivery, increase economic development and internal revenue and decentralization of the provincial autonomy.
According to the governor, over 90% of the people live in rural areas, with over 97% of the land owned by the people. Under this smart plan, their aim is to utilize these important resources, which are the land and the people, and that is through agriculture, tourism and sports, providing better access to market and empowering the people. Other plans include improving the law and order sector, health and education.
What we are doing is to add value in a shared partnership to improve quality for social services in education, health, community development, and the churches sector. We are creating incentives to add value to the above priorities, to engage people, investors, and partners to join us on this journey to rebuild our villages, wards, districts, and provinces.
But to ensure service delivery continues effectively, there is a need to increase internal revenue. To help generate revenue for the province, a business arm has been created with 3 subsidiary companies. These companies will help provide services for the people.
The bigger plan focuses on having more of our people participate in and benefit from commercial farming activities and capturing a niche market of tourists who are all about authenticity and originality.
According to the governor, these plans are the foundation of a bigger 10-year development plan for the province. The bigger plan focuses on improving all provincial roads, opening up market access and improving livelihood. Prime Minister James Marape, in his keynote address, pledges his support for the province. He says the government is committed to empowering all provinces. He further committed 20 million kina to support this plan.
Our national government focus today is to empower provinces where they are, to ensure they get going, instead of being a point where they just await national government for disbursements.
Rayon Lakingu National, EMTV News.
And now looking at the NASFund market report, the kina opened unchanged at 0.2850 US dollars in the interbank markets. At Bank South Pacific, your kina will buy 0.2775 US dollars, 0.3531 Australian dollars, 0.2221 euro and 28.73 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower. Coffee and copra closed lower and cocoa closed higher. Crude oil is trading higher, palm oil closed lower and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed at 90.27 points higher. The ASX 200 is trading at 2.08 points higher and the All Ordinaries is trading at 1.1 points higher. National EMTV News continues with stories making headlines overseas after the break. Don't go away. And turning back home, Jacks of PNG launched their newest brand at the Waigani Central branch today. The Ryco brand is 100% Australian-made bags and baby carriers with polyester fabric content. The launching was aimed at educating parents about their new baby essential brand, Ryco, which will benefit parents in caring for their little ones.
The launching of the Baby Essential brand attracted a number of mothers who were eager to purchase the products. Jacks of PNG retail manager Vikesh Kumar urged mothers to buy quality products for better upbringing of their little ones.
Manufactured using highly quality materials and craftsmanship with good features. So today we're going to be launching 4. In this brand we have got 4 designs, right? So this is messenger bag, wheel on necessary bag. If you look at the messenger bag and the wheel on necessary bag here, so this is like it has got multi compartments and it's easy to carry and move around. And we have also got the deluxe baby mats, so which are these ones.
Kumar assures the Ryco products are strong, safe and handy to move around with. Currently, only a few of the Ryco products are in stock. Kumar hinted their new release will be in March. One happy customer said she fully supports the brand and recommended Ryco to the general public.
The brand material is comfortable feeling and it's kind of waterproof, which though the rain washes it, things inside would be safe and secure.
Ryco's product line has only 4 in stock: messenger bags, willow nursery bags, dual exchange mats, and 4-in-1 baby carrier. The brand is now exclusively available at Jacks of PNG. Esther Thailam, National EMTV News.
Chukai Sports is next. All the details after the break.
Chukai Sports.
Welcome to Chukai Sports. PNG Athletics yesterday saw another young athlete off on scholarship abroad. This time Monica Korowi, bronze medalist from the 2019 Oceania Under-18 Championships.
Monica Korowi, bronze medalist from the 2019 Under-18 Oceania Championship, left for the United States on a health information management scholarship yesterday.
I'm going to be studying health information management at William Carey University at Mississippi, and the course takes 4 years, so I'll be there for 4 years.
The young lass was identified by Athletics PNG in March of 2019 at the Pacific Games selection trials in Kimbe, West New Britain. The Oceania Under-18 Championships held in Townsville in 2019 was where Korowi established herself as a quality sprinter, taking home 2 bronze medals in the 100 and 200 meter events. Korowi will be based in WM Carey University in Mississippi, United States. Athletics PNG President Tony Green stated the COVID-19 pandemic has created a very challenging environment for many, but it has also created some opportunities for Athletics PNG athletes. Green added Korowi's scholarship is an opportunity for her to prove her ability as a sprinter, expressing gratitude towards WM Carey University. Green also thanked the Korowi family for their support towards their daughter. National 100-meter hurdles champion and former U.S. collegiate athlete Adrian Monaghy has been assisting Korowi with her training for the past few months, and she is pleased with her preparations.
Even though she said she's not prepared, she is prepared. Yeah, so we've ran her 2-time trials last Monday, and then last Sunday, and then the following Monday.
A proud and emotional mother, Dr. Temane Korowi, said she will miss her daughter, but believes this is the best pathway for Monica.
She's leaving home and she's my firstborn, so it's really hard, but it's sad for me and the family, but we're also happy and grateful for this opportunity as well. So
the young lass, who came second to Toya Whistle during the 2020 PNG National Championships, has set big goals to achieve.
Not to run like Toya Whistle, but hopefully run better and perform better. That's our goal, to break Toya's records.
Hilawani, Chukai Sports.
The positive attributes of sports such as discipline, commitment and hard work are values that NCD Governor Post Pakop hopes to empower in various sporting initiatives in the city. This will give city residents a chance to compete and foster a better community spirit.
Using sports as a stepping stone to address social issues is an effective way to gain the attention of the community. This has been a driving factor behind NCD Governor Powers Pakop's sporting initiatives in Port Moresby, culminating in the Governor's Cup, which ended earlier this year. Governor Pakop has used sports to promote the message of healthy living among city residents, using sports to build strong characteristics and habits such as commitment and discipline, while motivating people to improve themselves on and off the field. Productive habits can also be applied to all walks of life, away from the sporting arena.
Important also, you may promoting peace, unity, one bell passing, forgiveness, love, friendship. And this tournament we talk here, it's about that. And this is a concept that idea that me like him, you or get a people you may start embracing. Not only you must get peace in our city, but importantly, each and every one of us, you must get peace, you mean peace in yourself. Then Whatever goals and dreams for you, you by achieving, because nothing will come to put you back or defeat you, because you are confident of yourself. Capital city Bloyumi, it will be a greater city. It will be more prosperous, more successful. It will become true national capital to inspire, motivate, lift our people, lift our nation when it is at peace.
Huxley Lovai, Chukai Sports.
And that story wraps up Chukai Sports. There were the details after the break.
Chukai Sports. Chukai Sports.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoniPlus, with you always.
A look at the weather forecast for tonight and tomorrow in the southern region. Mostly fine weather with chances of evening showers in Port Moresby. Mostly fine weather in Daru. Cloudy with a shower or two in Kirima. Some showers in Alotau and showers with possible thunderstorms in Popondetta. In the Momase region, cloudy with a few showers in Ley, Medang, Wewak and Vanimo. In the New Guinea Islands region, cloudy with a few showers in Lorengau, Kavieng and Kimbe, and some brief showers in Kokoporabal and Buka. And in the Highlands region, showers with possible thunderstorms in Mount Hagen, cloudy with brief showers in Goroka, Kondiawa, Mendi and Wabeg.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoniPlus, with you always.
And that's been the news, sport and weather for today, Thursday, the 18th of February 2021. On behalf of the entire EMTV news team right around the country, pleasant viewing. Good night.